Welcome to Poot Squad Talks About Seasonal Anime. I'm a Poot Squad and he's a faggot.
Hello, I'm a faggot and also a Poot Squad.
Yes.
Today we're going to talk about the seasonal anime. We're going to watch the first episode of every anime coming out the winter season of 2017, and then we're going to talk about them because we have nothing else to do in our lives.
Clickbait!
Okay, let's give this sucker a spin.
Let's go to hell. What are we going with first?
Demi-Chan Wa Katarital.
So we just watched Interview with the Monster Girls, and that was a thing that we just watched.
Yes, it was indeed a thing. It's a thing that exists. It's like when I watched it, the first thing that came to my mind is like, I can't escape like comparing it to Monster Musume, because it's essentially the same. It explores the same things actually.
Not at fucking all.
What?
It actually doesn't explore the theme of girls who being compared to others as minorities.
Okay.
It kind of says it exists, but doesn't really go through with it. It mostly cute girls talking about their quirks with senpai sensen.
Yes, actually, it's like they talk about. It's not. Yeah, they actually said it. They blatantly said they're addressing the fact that they're demi-humans as a quirk, as a part of their personality. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like as a different entire thing from humanity. Yeah, like a different species. In Monster Musume, they refer to them as subhumans. Here, you're like a subspecies, something different, totally different from humans. Here, they refer to it as like demi-humans. It's like half humans. Also, I didn't really like the fact that they stick to the three archetypes of Dullahan, vampire, and snow woman, snow girl.
There was a snow girl in the episode, but they didn't show her being snow or girl or anything.
No, they showed the boobs. Like, that's all.
She was a lolly though.
No, she wasn't.
She was a lolly!
No, she wasn't.
Don't put it at me being right!
No, she's not a lolly, dude. Like, look, she looks like 15 years old. Let's just say they just got into high school,
Yeah.
so it's like 15 in Japan, 15 years old. Give or
Yeah,
take.
that's unbelievable.
Give or take. It's not a lolly.
We're getting off topic.
But she looked like a normal human being who is 15 years old. It's like you can't.
We're getting off topic.
Getting off topic.
The show itself is, I think, incomparable with Monster Musume for one simple reason.
Which is?
As of the first episode, it's not a harem.
It's not a harem. And
It's
not an
not
ecchi.
a harem, and it's not edgy.
It's like it's more mature than Monster Musume.
Monster Musume is so incredibly childish, anything would be more mature.
And what about me jerking off in front of the camera?
Let's go to the second show.
Okay, let's just go. No. I want just to close. Like, okay.
Let's first of all say if we actually recommend it.
Okay, just wait. We need to recap like the basic stuff. Like
What happens in the episode?
not really what happens, more like the quality of the episode.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like animation wise.
Yeah, the animation was okay. It's decent. Standard anime.
But it doesn't look good. It doesn't stand out. Like the only thing that
Do you
stands
honestly expect a show named Interview with the Monster Girls to stand out in its incredible animation, Sakuga every 2 seconds?
No, like just forget about the Sakuga for a second. I'm talking about the visuals, the actual visuals.
I like the character designs of the main girl, the blonde one. She looks good. She's cute.
She has cat ears. Why the hell does she have cat ears?
It's the hair thing. It's not really Japan. Don't fucking question it.
But how does it work? How does it work? Why? Why? Why would you do this such a thing?
That's cute.
Could you imagine like? Okay, we're getting off topic here. Okay, so like character designs are
The main girl's okay. The other girls are shit.
not really. I really like
Shit.
the Dullahan design.
Which one?
The Dullahan, like the one without the head.
Oh, I didn't really like her face. She looked like a left flapper girl, but a boy. looked too tomboyish, and her character didn't really portray that.
Hmm.
She's like the shy one, but she looks like
no.
lesbian.
I thought the shy one was the teacher, like the gymnastic teacher, the succubus.
Oh right, she was also in the episode.
She was like for 2 minutes overall. They like presented her in
Yeah,
the.
they'll probably expand on it.
They presented her in the first minute and then forgot about her like 5 minutes into the episode.
Okay, first of all, who's the best girl?
Already. Best girl, Dolan. No,
Vampire.
Dolan.
Vampire.
Dolan.
Vampire.
Dolan.
Vampire.
So, sound design. Was there a soundtrack?
We don't need to talk about all the specs.
But we need to.
No,
I think
no.
I think it's a very integral part of the first impressions.
Oh fucking that's anime.
Yes, like to every anime.
Sorry, what if a show actually needs it? But does a show need it? There are shows which have bad sound design, so if it stands out, then we'll mention it. But if it's unnoticeable, there's no reason.
Right. So, overall, do you need to summarize the episode? You don't really need to summarize
No.
the episode.
In conclusion,
In conclusion,
what are our thoughts? What did you think of the episode?
okay, the episode was okay. It was indeed an episode that exists.
I
Of a
agree.
show that exists. It didn't leave really strong impression on me, but
It was bog average.
yeah, but the theme was interesting for like 2 minutes, and then when you realize what they're gonna do with it, you're like, I don't wanna watch it.
No, actually, I think the interview gimmick is actually kind of interesting.
But no, if it was a legit interview, then it would be interesting. Now it's like,
It is kind of an interview.
no, it's not really kind of an interview. It's like, hey, come hang out in my place. Maybe we'll talk about whatever.
But the whole point of her hanging out at his place is him asking her questions.
That's his whole point. Maybe there will be a different thing in the future.
Maybe.
Okay,
But
overall,
for now, should people watch it?
I say wait for like the second or third episode to come out and then decide for yourself. It's like I
3-episode test?
not really the 3 episode test, because for me at least it was like I was interested, but if the second episode continues like the same thing, and then I will drop it.
Okay, so just 3-episode test.
That's what you're thinking?
No, that's what you said.
Yeah. Basically like a pseudo 3 episode test. What are your thoughts?
I say the first episode was fairly enjoyable. I thought that all the girls were nice and actually pretty interesting, some of them. And I'd like to see more of their characters, so I say watch.
What, watch all the animus, all the show, all the seasons. Blah.
Watch it until it gets shit, then drop it. So I say watch.
I say give 3 episode test. We'll fight about it later. Okay, so.
Let's spin the wheel of the shit. Ooh, that's one that I actually wanted to watch.
Es gibt ein Haus in Neu-Berlin, man nennt es Haus Abendrot. Es war der Ruin vieler guter Jungs, von mir, mein Gott, litt ich Not.
All through a ping pong. This show was boring to my ding dong. Okay. Welcome to our discussion on lollies in hell. We're in hell.
Wait.
Help me.
Wait, what's the name of the show? I actually forgot.
Yuko Yuko Mimi. Komo no Majanken. Kodomo no Jikan. Welcome to our discussion on Kodomo no Jikan. Anime of the year by far. Okay, so Hitler Lolly, the
It's
show.
not Kodomo. It's not the name. Whatever.
Hitler Lolly, the show.
It's not Hitler Lolly. It's a different thing. thing, I guess, or whatever. I don't know.
This show revolves around
Okay, don't listen to him. Let me explain. The show mainly revolves around like it's a time of war, but not like the First World War. It's like an alternate dimension or something when magic is a thing, but they use technology with magic and muskets and future technology and magic.
So
and it's weird as shit!
So it's old-fashioned, cool magic tech wars.
Or basically it's magic, we ain't gonna explain shit!
It's the war between the Imperials and the Empire.
No, it's like the Empire, which is unsubtly, it's like they blatantly say it's Germany, it's basically Germany.
And the Imperials is
Republic.
blatantly Russia.
Republic.
Yes.
No, the Republic is like
the commies.
I think it's like the English and the Americans.
No, it's the commies. They all had Russian names.
Oh.
And there was Stalin on their team.
Oh.
So it's a war between Russia and Germany. And
basically World War I or II or whatever.
Or whatever the fuck, we didn't learn history.
So basically there are like mages in that thing or anything? There's like mages or something.
Yep. It's essentially magical empirical war between two factions.
Yeah, but
except they have 4 of them, and only 2 of them are shown in the episode.
and they said the original plan was like to use magic users, okay? But they do banish magic users to like the rear instead of like the front lines. Because punishment, I guess?
They sometimes have bulletproof armor, but sometimes the bulletproof armor isn't bulletproof when the plot needs it.
Isn't an armor, like at all. Okay. First of all, the concept itself is pretty mediocre.
No, I actually really like it.
Really?
No, I like the girl.
Okay, I like
the main grill.
the main girl.
The Lalo.
Why? There was Lolly, the commander.
I think that's the whole bait of the show. To have a lolly Hitler magic user.
But basically,
But make her the ultimate soldier.
so you're basically saying like, let's have the most interesting character the world has ever seen and surround her with all this boring shit, but let's put this character in the middle of it so it can seem interesting.
Honestly, the faction wars generally would have interested me if they would have shown their reasoning behind anything.
Yeah, we're fighting! Yeah, but why? We're fighting! Why, don't you fight or something?
There's no explanation for the faction wars or anything, so I'm just here. Who should I be rooting for? They're honestly the same.
It's like, I don't know.
Except one of them has Hitler lolly.
I think you need to be rooting for like the mages because they're the cool shits. But the Republic.
Both of them have mages.
Yeah, both of them have mages. But one of the mages is the one type of mages use like the leg thing to fly, and the other type use like the horse thing to fly, and that's literally the whole difference.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Aside from that, there's nothing to the show.
Yeah, the characters are boring as shit. The conflict is boring as shit. Everything is boring as shit. I wanna die. Also, I'd like to point out that the episode lasted like for 8 hours.
No, it didn't feel that long. It felt like proper 30 minutes.
What? It felt like so long. In the ending of
the ending was stretched and poorly paced.
In the end, I was like, oh my god, this is the longest shit ever. I don't care anymore. Hell. Liberate me from hell. Ah. Basically that.
Okay, so do you recommend Lolly Hitler?
No. Okay. The concept was okay. Okay, I can say the concept was okay.
Though it did have some cool action.
The action was okay.
There was some cool.
No. It's like you take the action, like the first 15 minutes was like there was action.
The first 15 minutes, like nothing happened.
There was action in like the first 15 minutes, but it was mediocre. Like I'm not saying like
Nothing was special.
Not really bad.
It felt like nothing.
Yeah, like nothing. And like the animation and everything just spiked in quality when they showed that Lolly Hitler can do stuff.
Yeah, that's where most of the budget went.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, that specific action was that specific action scene was cool, but like nothing else. So I'm not going to watch a show just because when this character specifically is on screen with these specific conditions fulfilled, it's like, you know, the action, the suits, whatever, it becomes interesting. Because everything else is boring as shit. So I'll drop this show. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was kind of interesting, and I hope maybe in the future it actually shows the conflict. Maybe the Nazi Hitler girl kills all the Jews. I mean, the gypsy people.
No. You need to say it like in politically correct, like gems.
Yeah, the gems, the gypmans.
The Jew magic.
Yeah, the ones that use the Jewish magic. Maybe she kills all of them.
She attacks their wallet directly.
And then she becomes a deplorable anti-hero, and then we figure out that the commies actually starve people to death and have them work in word camps for nothing. Then maybe the show gets interesting. So I'm gonna keep watching. I'd say maybe episode 2, then drop.
Okay.
The Blaziken Ecchi show is
apparently it's a sequel, so we can't really watch it because we didn't watch it.
That was the first one, so let's different.
Let's fin again. Let's see.
Let's say different. Yay! Alba's Tripped Animation, an adaptation of a visual novel.
Yay! Adaptation of a visual novel. That's always good. Akiba's Strip!
So that was Akiba's Stripped Animation. It was trash.
It was a thing that exists!
No, it was literal trash that exists.
Oh my god, it's like, every visual novel adaptation I saw was bad, and I saw only 2. One of them was Danganronpa, and I actually liked that one.
Yeah, but Danganronpa the animation wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It was okay.
Compared to the Danganronpa the thing itself, it was
Akiba's Trip is kind of weak, I'd say.
No, don't you get, you can't say Akiba's Trip, because it's meant to be Akiba Strip! You get it? Because the strip people in the show! It's so funny!
And there's a clever and novel concept.
No!
It's completely original in the medium of Japanese animation.
Okay, let's talk about the fact that 2 seconds in, fan service, like 2 seconds in.
It isn't fan service, just random naked women. There was fan service though.
What was the wait, if random naked woman on fan service, then what is?
When a character we know, not a rando, is naked. The moment when they just took the main girl's skirt off and took her tit out.
Yeah, that's legit.
That was fan service.
That was legit fan service.
They could have just punched her in the face and made her butt fugly.
We're saying fan service. You're implying that there are fans of this shit.
I'm guessing if the visual novel has fans, if it got adapted.
It looks garbage. Like the animation was. I think the animation actually stood out to me. Like a bit. Yeah. The animation in the fight scenes were like good. I can't say they were horrible. I can't say they were average. I can't say they were excellent, but they were good.
I thought it was okay. Nothing special. Nothing special.
Like nothing stood out to me in this show. Like except the fact that they have powers and their hair is half white or something.
It's half glowy.
It's half glowy. Yes, that's it. Like, and nothing stood out to me. It felt like watching High School DxD again, but you know, like a bit different and a bit weirder and bad. Like really, really bad.
It felt more like, you know, another adaptation by this very studio.
It's the same studio?
Yep.
I really like that manga. Like, really? Ow!
But the show is garbage.
The show is literal garbage.
Yep, like this one. I'd say it's not worth watching. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a fan of the visual novels, maybe give it a shot. Maybe you'll like it. But I'd say... Let's explain in case somebody doesn't know what the fuck the show is.
Okay. The show is a vibe. The show is about people who become bugged, meaning they become a spook randomly and go berserk and have superhuman strength or something.
Aren't those just people who were chosen by someone and made like that?
I think.
I know the main guy can get a glowy hair by a kiss. That was established in the episode.
No. That's another thing. I'm talking about the bugged ones, like the antagonists. And the ones with the glowy hair need to fight them.
Our bug busters.
Yeah, but there is one with superhuman strength who is not a bug nor an protagonist. Like a glowy hair. Like what the fuck? You establish one thing, then you establish another, and then you just put random shit.
The weirdest thing about it is the bugs wear cosplay outfits.
Because reasons?
No. The weirdest thing is because the reason that the bugs get stripped. Yeah, they get stripped. The main guy just pulls their clothes off because...
Yeah, because they're weak to air.
No, you know, because clothes just rip off.
Yeah, no, not rip off. He rips them off, but they're like complete when he rips them off.
Yeah, he just takes them off like this.
Yes.
And after they're almost naked in their underwears, then they mention that their one weakness is air. You know, that's why they wear skimpy cosplay outfits. Because air is their weakness.
It's really weird and it's established, but it just contradicts itself like 2 minutes after it's established.
Yep.
And it's like, even before it's established, it contradicts itself. It's weird as fuck. I'd say, actually, if you like boobs, then go watch porn. I actually think that this is like okay. I mean, it's not horrible. Let's just say it's not the worst thing ever made.
Yeah, it's not Himoto Maru-chan.
Oh my god, to be good.
I hope we get triggered next.
Okay. It's not a Maru-chan. It's not a Rosario Vampire. All I'm saying is it's bad.
It's not Mars of Destruction.
It's not Mars of Destruction. It's like, it's not, I can't say it's good. I can't say it's horrible. I can say it's bad to okay.
It's purely watchable.
It's purely watchable, yes. It's like the complete, it's like the physical embodiment of a normie bullshit telling you to turn your brain off. The physical embodiment of if you turn your brain off, you enjoy this.
Yeah.
Because it's entertaining.
Although I think the Normie Trap show of the season probably will be the interview with a monster girl.
No. It to me it seems like one of the things that no one's gonna talk about. Like they're gonna acknowledge the existence of monster girls, but it's like they're not really gonna talk about it.
Like you're saying, it's not gonna be the Monster Musume or Keijo of this year or season.
Indeed, they're not. It's not gonna be exceptional, or the Yuri on Ice, you know.
No, I mean the meme show, the
meme
one that
show.
Everybody says, "Ooh, look, random."
We need to find the normie show of this season. Like the last normie show of winter season 2016 was Erased.
Yeah.
It's like everybody watched Erased, you know, except you and me because we're not players. And it's like, and it's like everybody just talk about it, and every week people would say to me how this show is horrible / how this show is great. And the season after that was ReZero. The season after that was Mob Psycho, I think, the summer season.
To some extent.
To some extent, yes. And the fall season was Yuri on Ice and Keijo.
Yeah.
So it's like, and this season it will be pretty difficult to determine what will be the pleb trap.
Yeah, we gotta keep watching the shows.
Okay.
So about this one.
About this one, I'd say that I think I will drop it. I'm not going to continue watching it because it's not interesting, like, at all. And I'm not going to watch an anime just for the sake of watching it. For that I have background noise.
I'd say drop, not hard drop, soft drop.
What do you mean by soft drop?
Hard drop is when I fucking hate the thing and just, ugh, fuck it. I don't want to watch any more of this. Never, bleh, like I should have done with the ReZero. But soft drop is, let's say, I'm not feeling it.
No, it's like, okay, this is a thing. I'm not gonna drop it, but okay, it's here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch it ever again, but it's here.
Put it in the corner.
Yeah. Okay, shall we continue?
Hey, next show!
Hey, I'm so stoked.
Hype. Okay, I'm personally hoping for ACCA.
Let's see. Urara
Meirochou. Touch, Mimi touch, Mimi touch.
Not touch. Let's talk about Urara.
Urara was a very nice show.
Urara
Was a
good.
very pleasant surprise.
No, I didn't expect much.
Really?
Yeah, I know exactly zero thing. I know nothing about this season. Like, nothing except Little Witch Academia.
Okay, which we'll watch
Eventually.
FYI, we should have said this earlier, there are time codes in the description. You probably noticed them by now, but if you want to watch something specific, the boosting!
Yeah, that, exactly.
Okay, anyway, this show, Urara.
This show was, actually, the premise was nice. Like, really nice.
This show talks about a group of 4 cute girls, which, they're all actually adorable. Their purpose is to become an Urara, which is apparently some sort of fortune-telling esper thing.
It's not really an esper thing, it's like specifically fortune-telling, and you can choose your own method of fortune-telling.
Yeah, everybody does their own things, and those 4 girls, I think, throughout the show will probably learn how to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually, the main character comes from the woods, actually, from the mountain.
Chaya.
Yeah, Chaya. She comes from the mountains. She's like kind of cat fox girl.
She's a cat wolf.
She has like ears or something. It's like her hair looks normal, but then she has
but
ears.
Sometimes she has, in some shots she has ears, some shots she doesn't.
Is like legit ears, or is like part of the hair that's like spikes?
I don't give a shit. She's adorable.
She's so adorable. I love her.
She shows her belly when she's sorry, like a doggo or
like
something.
a doggo. I really like the characters. Like all of them are interesting.
One of them is kind of a Mio clone. Mio from K-On!
Well, I'm actually, to be honest, I'm in the middle of watching K-On!, so I really like it. No, I'm in the mood of watching K-On!, so I really like it.
So cute girls are good.
Cute girls doing cute things.
This is exactly what the show is. Just cute girls doing cute things. It's very bearable. It's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, the humor is okay. I wouldn't say the humor.
And then laugh.
Yeah, but it was okay. It wasn't cringy as hell.
It was nice.
Yeah, and also I'd like to say the character designs were really great.
I like the main girl, but
The main girl is awesome.
and the rest of them were okay.
I like the way they presented like how Urara works.
Yeah.
I like when they take like the main character, when the main character is like a guy or a girl who doesn't know anything about the plot, anything about the world, and they just put them in the center of it, and they're confused as fuck, and then people just explain to them.
It's implied that she grew up in nature.
Yeah.
Natures. That she lived her entire life with animals.
Yeah, and her mother lives in the main city, which is where all the Urara comes when they're 15 in order to become Uraras. So it's like...
It's kind of like a magical girl, but a fortune teller.
It's not really a magical girl anime.
I mean the tier of magical girl.
What do you mean by
it feels like it's just a tag to put on the girls. They don't actually they don't actually
do magic.
They don't actually do anything really special, but they do have special powers.
Yeah, not really special. It's ESP. Can we say it's ESP?
Not really, because some of them just do it by touch. Some of them
they can literally connect to the gods in order to fortune tell.
Yes.
To tell your future, and it's really great actually, and I really liked how they addressed the subject of fortune telling. Okay, maybe fortune telling is not really that legit in this world, but you see that all their culture is revolves around fortune telling.
One thing that's kind of weird. What the fuck does this town need 30 fortune tellers for?
No. It doesn't need 30 fortune tellers. It's just the main hub, like the main place people go to in order to learn how to be a Urara.
I get why it's a very special title, but actually we saw about 3 of them in this episode.
Yeah, we saw about 3, no more.
So I don't know how popular it is. 4 girls are in training, and we saw another one in training.
Yes.
So it was very enjoyable.
Basically very enjoyable. What are your thoughts on this?
A lot of fun. I had fun.
Do you
It's just good. Feel good. See cute. Enjoy cute. If the first shot doesn't attract you, you probably won't enjoy it. Good show. I enjoy it. I'll probably watch the rest of this series. Season.
I personally think that this show is very promising. Actually, I can't really see it breaking new grounds per se.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not very revolutionary or anything. It is unique.
I appreciate how it's cute girls doing cute things, but outside of high school.
Yes, I like to say it's not. It is unique. It's not breaking new grounds. It's not a cultural phenomenon, but it's unique.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it's its own thing. It's cute. It works. I will watch it. I very recommend watching it, and I will continue watching it with myself. Blech.
Over to the wheel of the next.
Okay, this time I'm really hyped to watch Little Witch Academia or ACCA. So let's try that. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Idol Jihen. It's indeed a thing. Well, let's try it out. So the Idol show. We just watched the Idol one, and what was his name again?
Idol Jihen.
Okay.
It broke new ground.
Yeah, exactly. It was not a good experience.
It was trash.
I
don't like trash.
I wouldn't say it was trash, but I would say it was uninterested. Like for all of the episode, there was all throughout the
How
episode.
the fuck wasn't it trash? It was a blatant advertisement for the band.
What band? Like the band who writes the songs?
The idol group which is in the fucking show.
I don't know. It was.
That's how idol shows work. They're advertisements for the real the band or something.
Wait, it tried.
It implies that somebody in the idols have talent.
Wait, what was the plot anyway? They tried to run for president or something? I don't really know. I don't really get it. What's happening?
Okay. I'll tell you. It's very simple. There's girl A, which is our main girl.
Which is the girl with the cute hair.
Well, there's a country girl. She's a country girl. She's a massive country girl. And she wants to be an idol. And there's another one. She doesn't want to sing with her because she's a stuck-up bitch.
But she is an idol.
She's an idol now.
No, she was already.
The other one was already. This one is not. And then she moves from fuck you bitch to how about we do sing together and not fight fuck woo woo.
It was a character arc that ended in 5 minutes. It started, then it ended, and it's it happened. I don't know, character development to the first episode?
It moved from trash to more trash to garbage. It's the character arc of the show.
It was awful. It was really, really awful. Nothing.
The music was bad.
The CGI was really bad.
It wasn't really bad, but it was bad.
I don't know. And she couldn't be in a relationship. They established that because.
So
No! I don't know what's happening!
You have to excuse him. He's not misbehaving. He has autism. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
I wasted 20 minutes of my life watching this shit.
It was kind of bad.
It was very bad. It was horrible. It was the worst Japanese colloquialism I've ever watched.
No, it's not the worst.
What is the worst?
Mars of Destruction.
Oh, right.
And that video about the kid who chews the bubblegum, the balloon.
Oh, right. That abomination.
Yeah, there are worse animes out there, but this is not the worstest. This is just the worst idol show I've ever seen, and it was trash.
It was a piece of garbage. I'd like to burn it in a giant fireball.
Dropped like an atom bomb.
Dropped like my will to live. Literally dropped. Can't say anything else, just don't watch it. If you're thinking about watching it, don't watch it. It's the worst thing, it's the worst show ever made. Please go fuck yourself. And if you do like it, I'm not judging, but you're a horrible person. And you should definitely cut yourself.
I don't promote anything, he said. He's a horrible person. He promotes people to kill themselves. He is the one who issued suicide. I will supply the knife.
Give knife. Give knife.
You can only have one waifu. Because I'm going to fucking cut you with my knifeu. Bitch!
Just give me the fucking knife. Give knife. Give. I wanna do it. I wanna kill myself. And it... זה הכי מטורף שלנו עד עכשיו. אנחנו כאלה פגוץ. וכן, אני אסקור לך את זה.
רגע, לא, צריכים להגיד.
אוקיי.
אתה צריך פשוט ליפול. פשוט להיות מת, עם הלשון בחוץ.
למה?
כי חתכת עכשיו.
פשוט, אז ככה?
Up next, let's go figure out what it is now. Okay, I honestly hope for Little Witch Academia. Let's see it. Groovy. So that was Fuuka.
It was okay.
It started off horrible.
Why?
It started off terrible. I hated the girl at first. She was complete trash.
Why?
Because she was a bitch.
She was a bitch. It's
I
like
hated when girls started off as bitches.
no. She's like first thing she says is she's like, "Are you taking pictures of me? Do you wanna fuck that pussy that bad?"
So it's a romance anime. The girl likes the music and the guy likes the Twitter.
Yeah.
He tweets all day and all night. Every single detail about his life
Like
is out on
literally Twitter. They reference Twitter.
Yeah, it's popular social media all around the world, except for everywhere else.
Yes.
Other than that, but by the end, I actually kind of like the girl.
The girl is cute.
She becomes cute.
The girl is like
and
uncannibly cute.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
But by the end, it actually gets really promising and seems like a really decent romance show. You know?
Yeah, I'd actually like to see where the characters are going. It's actually pretty interesting. And it's like you take two opposites because one is stuck on Twitter, the other one is really, really keen on music.
Yeah.
So it's like you take actually I won't say like yin and yang, but they're like pretty separate
personalities. You mean?
Yeah,
one
pretty
is extroverted, one's introverted.
Yeah, like pretty reverse personalities. Like you can see the main difference between them.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to add that I thought this show was going to be a musical.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't let down by the fact it wasn't a musical, but I was still expecting a musical, so it kind of surprised me. It caught me off guard. And actually, it was pretty nice. I'd like to see where this romance goes. It wasn't a bad romance. It wasn't
Forced,
exactly. It's like, actually you can argue it was forced because it's like they start off as complete strangers and then they're just, okay, I don't know anybody here, so here, come to this date with me. Let's go see a movie. You really
No, that's not how it happened.
No, it happened like he had the tickets, and she's like, "Oh wow, that's the movie I really want to see. So I will see it with you."
It's kind of a way to kind of exploit him, but also actually get away with him.
Yeah, and they're both like at the theater, and she says, "Let's pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend."
Let's pretend to get
to be a couple to get a cute thing for our phones.
Yeah.
Although she doesn't have a phone. And then, and then after the movie, they're like, she's like, hey.
Actually, you know what? She does have a phone. Then why did she want them to pretend to be couples?
Oh my god!
Whoa.
You see, that's actually clever. Unlike the Bulbul's first, what's the name again?
Idol Jihen.
Akiba strip. Not like Akiba strip.
Ah, okay.
So it's like that's like legit clever, not like Akiba strip.
I kind of strip is trash.
Akiba strip.
But this show seems nice. It seems fairly decent.
I'd recommend this show. I think I because the episode like started a lot horrible, but it started pretty bad and generic and uninteresting.
Yeah.
So I think I'll give it like the 3 episode test. I'll see to the 3rd episode. If it's not interesting, drop like a rock. What about you?
If I was into romance animes, which I'm really not, I'd probably really give this show a watch. It actually has a really good chemistry between the main two, and fairly decent character designs. The girl looks amazing.
Mostly Fuuka.
Yes.
Also Fuuka you.
Fuuka me?
Fuuka you. No, Fuuka me.
No.
You in Hello Darkness, well.
Ten out of 10.
Must watch anime. Come on! Oh!
Anime of the year.
זה כל כך קרוב. כמעט ליטל וויץ' אקדמיה. זה כל כך קרוב. So, we just saw the incest one.
The incest show of the season.
It was very incestual. But
It wasn't ancestral because
They-
she
they-
never fucked her brother. Or made out with him. Or
Yeah, but
had
she
any
wants to.
explicit chicks.
she wants to. Eh.
That's true.
She's having foreplay with the other dude while pretending he's her brother.
Yep, that's the concept of the show. A woman who loves her brother very, very much.
Very, very much. Cueing the Tom Lehrer song.
Yeah, but
But
she forms her love, projects it through another guy. So
Indeed.
she kisses him but imagines her brother, and he does the same for her and another woman.
Her sister? We don't know who she is.
Who the woman is for the other guy,
Yeah.
who he pretends she is,
Maybe just his teacher?
or his mother, or anyone.
Why his mother? No way it's his mother.
I don't know. We can't know until we watch more episodes. It was really neat. It has a very artistic style.
Yeah, the animation had a unique, like, a kind of rugged style.
Rugged.
Rugged, yes. I don't really know how to really describe it past rugged.
It felt kind of pencil sketchy at times.
Yeah, and you know, that's the artistic choice.
Yeah, and it had many times where there are many panels on the screen at once
Mm-hmm.
to project the feeling of the penis and the vagina.
And the fact that every time skip they say like they have this the
Text in kanji.
Yeah, the text in kanji, just saying the month.
Yeah,
I really like this style.
it was an enjoyable show.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first episode.
Is
More
it
than I
anime
thought.
of the season?
I don't know. It's better than all that other shit we've seen.
I'd slightly disagree. I liked Urara more.
You liked the more?
I enjoyed more.
Why?
I just liked it more. Urara.
I liked it more than the plot interests me a bit more. I have to say more, and it's like it's better. It's actually, I think, in quality.
Yeah, it's obviously higher quality.
Yeah, I appreciated the first episode way more than I appreciated.
Also, I have a feeling that from the creators of Monster Musume, it's the wrong way to see it.
It's from the creators of Monster Musume?
Yeah. No, I mean the studio behind.
Oh my god, the studio behind Monster Musume made this. From Monster Musume to this, it's like, how? How could you even?
Studios often make shit and good.
Except A1 Pictures, which makes only shit.
Actually, I think they made it. No, they didn't make but they made the other decent show.
The
We
one with
watched.
the one with the creepy looking guy and the monster girls.
I think.
The teacher with the
Yeah. No.
the 1,000-mile stare.
Maybe.
Okay. Anyway, general impressions. I was really impressed. I wasn't expecting to be that impressed by this show.
I didn't think it was amazing. I thought it was good.
I actually felt it was. Amazing is not the right word.
Great.
Yes. It's like more than good, less than amazing. It was great, actually. I think like the plot lines, the plot really interested me. The concept, and it's something in media that I personally have never seen before, and I'd like to see more of it. It's a concept I really want to explore.
It's actually one of those things that I've thought of as a cool concept, like the Endless Eight.
Yes.
That would be really cool to see in something.
Don't forget that the subject matter is a bit taboo in today's society, and let's just put everything on the table. The show is very explicit, okay? There explicit sexual acts.
They didn't actually show her kissing her brother once.
No, they did in like a flashback sequence. No. I mean like I mean the part where he actually finger banged her.
He doesn't fucking.
He finger bangs her.
He pets the puss, but he doesn't put the finger in the puss.
Okay, but they still show it. It's pretty.
Yeah,
explicit.
it's a pretty long scene with a lot of near nudity.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see that much in popular media like this one.
Nah, they show a lot more.
Really? Yeah, in hentai. I mean, like in legit shows.
Ecchi's something.
That's not an ecchi. That's not an ecchi show.
According to the genre, yes, it is.
It's ecchi?
Yeah, I think.
Looks like more like romance or not
It is
romance. Drama.
It is romance, though.
It's basically drama, though.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you give the show?
I think I'll keep watching it.
Hmm.
It interests me a lot, and I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see where it develops.
I think at the end of the season, if I'm still interested, I'll just binge all the episodes.
Really?
Yeah. I won't keep watching week to week, but it is interesting.
I think I will keep watching it week to week. Like, Mom, hold the phone. I need my 20 minutes of my 20 minutes of incest weekly.
Mom, get the camera. I need my 20 minutes of graphic incest.
How can you? Imagine you're telling your mom, hey, I need my 20 minutes of incest. Like, let me watch 20 minutes of incest alone, in the dark, without pants.
So the next show. This is ACCA or Little Witch Academia.
Enough rerules.
Fuck! So we just got randomly picked to watch the fucking show Seirens. Now that's an interesting show. It has no interesting characters, no interesting motivations, and nothing of interest. It was an absolutely fascinating watch from start to end. I loved every single second of it. Every single character was so fucking compelling. I loved it completely. There wasn't a single thing I would change. It's the best anime of the season. 10 out of 10. I will continue to watch every show until I kill myself, which will be very soon if I continue watching the episodes. So, what did you think?
Huh? Oh, dropped.
What you fucking... Okay, let's see what gets picked as anime of the next one.
Let's do this shit, little witch.
Yes! Holy shit, it really was it! You can believe us because we... Dude?
Oh my god! This is the best show in existence! Oh my god! I have never... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, let's take the action of Kill la Kill, top it up, let's make it the best thing ever, and a very nice soundtrack, very great animation, awesome characters, and a great story. And let's pack it all in this great thing called Little Witch Academia. Oh my god, this is the best.
I fucking hate Akko. Ow.
Why do you hate Ako?
She's not interesting.
What?
She isn't really interesting. Her motivation is to be a witch because she saw a cool thing when she was a girl.
Okay, and...
That's it.
That's like one aspect of the character.
What other aspects are there?
She's motivated. She's not very smart. She's cute as fuck.
Her character design kind of pisses me off. Looks really weird, you know, with the hair here, but
Fuck you.
no hair here.
Fuuka, it looks awesome.
Okay.
And I like her. I really like her. Actually, the one character I don't like is the one with the orange hair. The
Akko.
ginger one.
No, not Akko.
Akko is the main character.
I don't know if I can
I can't remember his name.
The nerdy one.
The nerdy one, yes. The one with the glasses.
Yeah.
That guy with the glasses.
.com. She was okay. She was
Yeah,
decent.
But everything else was just awesome.
But the best girl is
Susie.
Susie.
Susie's the best
Obviously.
girl. Yeah, she's the autistic girl.
She's so cute and so awesome, and she just like does her shit and coco.
And she supports human sacrifice.
And she has the best voice, and she has the best herself, and she's the best.
And she has the best character, and she has the best interests, and spells, and overall I like my pee-pee.
And I want to marry
I
her.
wanna marry her. Okay. Little Witch Academia. What is there more to say? It's like
Beautiful animation.
beautiful sound design, soundtrack.
Interesting story, which just doesn't exist now, but in the movies it is interesting. Will you watch the movies now?
I guess I should watch the movies. I've never watched them. Don't know really why.
Okay.
Yeah, I'ma do it.
Now, the final verdict, because we don't have shit to say about good shows.
No, we have a lot of shit to say about good shows, but this specific show, we were hyped.
I like the design of the cock.
The cock design was great.
The cock design. I want to thank the cock designer himself. he improved the show so much.
He
for
designed
me.
a really big cock, a really beautiful, big and majestic cock. It was awesome.
I also love to pet it.
I would love to pet this cock.
Overall, Little Witch Academia is a cool package for cool people. It's a cool show for the neat boys. I give it a watch.
Okay.
Must watch. The best show of the season. Probably. We'll decide that later.
I actually came a bit hyped. Not touch. I came hyped for this
It
show.
also came.
I knew it was a Studio Trigger show, and I knew it was gonna be great because I saw the trailer and I saw the animation, and I thought this couldn't flop. Believe it or not, I actually liked Kill la Kill. Okay.
Mhm. I thought it was okay.
I think this is going to be better than Kill la Kill.
It's already better.
It's already better. I give it a watch. Even.
A must
I
watch.
want to up it as must watch. If you're watching anything this season, even if you're not watching anything this season, remember when in 2014, Kill la Kill was the anime that's supposedly gonna save anime? In 2015 it was One Punch Man. What was it in 2016?
Nothing, because 2016... Actually, no, it was Donald Trump.
Oh my god, yes, Donald Trump saved anime. In 2017 it's gonna be Little Witch Academia. This thing, I can hardly see how it's gonna flop.
I'm saying it's gonna be fully cooly, but let's see.
Hey.
So now let's go watch the next thing. It will probably be way less as good, but also as not interesting or entertaining, but we'll probably have more shit to tell about it.
And we'll probably have to watch it because we don't have anything else to do with our lives. You're a failure of a person, mate.
You're a homosexual.
No, I'm homosexual. Okay, let's give this another try.
Handshakers.
This 20 minutes of this. This is what we're going to watch now. 20 minutes of this.
Pounding it.
So this was Handshakers.
Kill me!
Okay. Handshaker is basically an anime which uses a lot of CGI, like a lot, and the frame rate crashed, and so
Kill me!
and so did the vibe here. The anime was bad.
A mistake.
It was really really bad. It was like the chains. Oh my god, the CGI chains were just, and the CGI gears, and they like used and the weirdest concept here. You see, this man is dead. He is no more. But because I'm a handshaker, I can take his hand and now he's alive. And then when I let go, he's dead. It's really weird. I don't get it.
It's literally the stupidest fucking concept of all times. There are people who are called handshakers. What do? They actually fucking special
actually shake
magic
hands, yes.
when you hold someone's fucking boo.
Okay, take this shit off.
No, it's fucking trash. I need to die. I can't look again. I need to get myself away from this place. I said, yeah, what a concept. I could use a little feel myself.
Okay, so anyway.
Dropped!
Yes. The animation was horrible. Like, I've never seen such horrible animation in my life. This is one of like, I think the writer and the animation staff.
The problem isn't with the fucking animation!
No.
It's with the direction!
The director, he looked at Sword Art Online and the asterisk score, and he thought to himself, I can make this, but cooler. Ooh, look what my 1080p Nvidia can do.
It's so cool!
And then they actually did it, the absolute madman. And the writing was horrible. Like the characters were
non-existent.
Were non-existent. They couldn't relate to the characters at all. And his dead sister came back with white hair, and then he had gear power, and then people, and he was good with tinkering with machines or something.
I don't want to continue watching the seasonal anime. I'm not gonna continue watching the seasonal anime. I'm just gonna go watch non-anime. Fuck anime! It's not worth it! It's not worth it!
This, ladies and gentlemen, is where you broke a vibe. This is the anime that broke a vibe.
It's not worth it! It's not worth it! Oh! Screw it! You fuck my wall! Fuck! I like this thing! I'm gonna hang it back. It was here. It was over here. Well, fuck everything else! This was garbage! You made me watch garbage! ATSTs! It was fucking battle! It was fucking battle! It was fucking garbage day! Hey guys, look, we're fading to the galaxies.
Help! Help! Stop that!
Goodbye.